Day report. I'm Janet Adkisson. Farm groups and lawmakers celebrate the death of what they call a bad RFS deal, but issues persist, leading some to look beyond the administration for answers. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has more.
Though the White House has yet to issue a definitive statement on renewable fuels, markets react.
The RFS RIN markets plummeted with the news that a memo might be released, not a proposed rule, not the law being changed, but a memo. And so the effects on farmers of bad ideas, even when polled as it was on Tuesday night, is very, very real.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley reported this week that President Trump killed an RFS deal that would create renewable fuel credits when ethanol is exported, which advocates say would both stifle U.S. biofuel blending and cripple relations with foreign markets.
Would be a subsidy to exports that are going overseas, and our trading partners would see it as such. It would go to the WTO, likely raise duties in their own program, and would cut off these countries to places where we export today.
Farm and biofuel groups are also taking action to understand why the EPA has granted dozens of RFS exemptions in recent months, effectively rolling the program back. And they aren't waiting on the administration for answers.
The fact that there's been all of these waivers granted to small refiners, some 1.5 billion gallons, we're not really sure because we can't access that information. And so we're going to the court system to find out. We need to know what's going on here.
In addition to pushing back on export RINs and RFS waivers, groups are working to ensure the president keeps his promise to allow for year-round sales of ethanol blends above E10.
That would give rural America immediate relief by opening up market opportunities for new blends. That would give consumers immediate relief by facilitating a new blend that is cheaper than current blends today. And when you buy a blend that has more ethanol, more of that consumer dollar recirculates back through the rural economies.
Though the export RIN proposal seems to be dead, Grassley says the fight is far from over. Bliley adds that he expects oil interests will continue their efforts to undermine the RFS, largely because the program has been so successful in developing the U.S. biofuel market. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Though they won't be available this year, NCGA biofuel groups and farm state lawmakers are pushing to ensure that all ethanol blends above E10 will be available for sale in the summer.